Good morning. Hey,
Good morning.
Today we're going to join a huge crowd of people following Jesus.
Up on the mountain for the Sermon on the Mountain.
Yep, what she said. He sees their hurts and pains and cares for them in many ways. He leads them to a mountain.
Pretend you're on top of that mountain waiting for Jesus to speak. In your imagination, look around at this beautiful mountain. Maybe there's birds, there's people sitting around ready to listen, look around. Now, in Jesus' time, people believed mountains were holy, special places to be with God. So that's probably why Jesus chose to speak to them on a mountain.
Could be. Jesus told them about God's kingdom on this mountain. And you can think of a kingdom as the way the world works or is set up.
Usually under a king.
In God's kingdom, there is abundance. More than enough honor, food, money, love, power, and resources for every single child of God to thrive.
Yes. So today we're going to read Matthew 5:6. Jesus said, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled."
You guys know how it feels to be really, really hungry or really, really thirsty? Have you ever felt that way for something other than food?
I sometimes think of hunger as an ache. So like if I'm thirsty or I'm hungry, I'm like, I gotta get something to drink. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
And it's all I can think about. It just keeps getting stronger and stronger.
And I can't ignore or forget that I'm hungry. It can become the only thing I think about.
Right.
And many of the people Jesus spent time with were very hungry. They might not have had enough food or water, but their stomachs were not the only parts of their body that needed to be filled.
This is true. Actually, their hearts were hungry for righteousness. That's a big word, meaning justice. This was how Jesus wanted the world to be. A place where people lived good lives, not only for their own sake, but also for everyone else. So as we live, we think about ourselves and others.
That's right. And Jesus teaches the people how God's justice means we make sure everyone has what they need.
Right.
And that there are right and healthy relationships between people and with all living things.
Yes. So there were a lot of ways that things were not right for the people listening to Jesus that day. In that time, some people had a lot of money and a lot of power. And they used what they had to dominate other people and make the other people feel less. And some people felt poor and they had no power.
Sounds like the times that we're living in right now. Jesus spoke here to the people who felt that ache for a better world, God's kind of world.
Kind of like when you're hungry.
That's right. Jesus knew their hearts were hungering more and more for relationships and systems to be fair and right.
Yes. And just like we need food in order to live, we need love, hope,
Gotta have it.
and healthy connections with others.
Absolutely. And Jesus understands and cares about all of these needs.
Yes.
And part of feeling hungry for something is working for it. Doing what we can to make what we hunger for come true.
Yes.
Sometimes this takes a lot of patience, focus, and hard work. It doesn't come easily or fast.
Yes. Are there some things that you're hungry for, like the people in Jesus' times? Some things you would like to be more fair for some people or more right for some people? What if we pretend that this thing we're hungry for is on the other side of the room? To reach it, we have to push really, really hard, like a really heavy stone, over to the other side of the room.
I'm ready.
So if you guys will stretch your arms out, look at how strong they are. Oh my goodness, look at all those muscles you have. Now put them in front of you and look at your strong arms, and we're going to imagine that we are feeling hunger for things to be made right, and we're going to push the stone to reach that right thing. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, push! Oh, you made it a little bit, but we're not there yet. Let's push a little more. 1, 2, 3, push. Push more. Push, 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 push. There you go. Can we think about each day like this? When we're feeling hungry for the world to be better and healthier than it is, you can stretch out your arms and look at this powerful reminder that we, you and you and you, are part of bringing God's kingdom here to the earth.
That's right. And with every faithful push we make, you know what? We get closer and closer. That's why life is called a journey. See, there is no one point that you're going to just say, I've just messed up forever.
Do you want
No.
to share with them your story about
I do.
the God's kingdom?
Let me tell you about how God's kingdom works. I work with some guys at a park, and there's about 7 or 8 of us. And one of my friends there, he just had a brand new baby, not him, his wife, and a little baby boy, and they need some money. They're kind of short. So our manager sent out a little text message, and all of us put in $25, came up with the $300, and that's how God's kingdom works. That's why everything is plentiful, because we help each other. We're kind to one another. We care about each other. And that's what being blessed means, that we are the kingdom. And it's so cool, and you're cool, and you're cool.
Yeah, so instead of always looking for ways we can get, look for ways we can give and help
Right.
and make things right in the world, right?
Right on.
Right.
We love you guys.
Have a good day.